Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our phaser game tutorial where we are building a math game by using the GitHub Copilot. Here GitHub Copilot helps us to build an entire game step by step. In the last video we created our phaser game setup, built a generate questions functions that throws out random math questions and even added a timer to make things exciting. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I highly recommend to checking it out first. You will get the link in the top right corner and also in the description sections of this video. Now in part 2, we are going to level up this game by adding a scoring system, a game over screen, and CSS stylings to looks the game cleaner, and even some music to boost the vibe. And yes, just like before, I will be guiding GitHub Copilot with clear instructions. We will write the code step by step. So grab your keyboard, follow along, and let's continue building our math game with GitHub Copilot. So here we have the setup, whatever we built in the previous video or whatever left in the previous video. So you can see we have these questions which generated in every 5 seconds. So we'll first change the color. So we have the blue here. I will make it the sky blue. And same for the options. I will make it sky blue. I will make it 30. Here also I have 30. And timer, I will make the light green. Where we have the timer. So if you see here, we have this generate new questions and display. We have this code. I will put this code into a method called the start timer scene function. So I will give the instructions to GitHub Copilot that create start timer function and this put this code base. So here I will define the start timer function. Here we have this. Now if I show you this thing, next I'll go to the instructions here, and we have the instructions like the create variable for the score, high score, score text, high score text timer event. That's it. So I'll create those variables. So here create variables, and we have the score, high score, score text, high score text, timer text, and the timer event. And next, if you see, we have this declaration. So I'll remove it. I will remove also the timer event. Let's see. We have this thing. So the next instructions, we have the for each options create a clickable rectangle. So I'll copy it. I'll go to the option text, and here I will give the instructions create each options create a clickable rectangle. So here we have the clickable rectangle. Make the rectangle long. So here we made the rectangle long, and we can also give the instruction the put border outside of the rectangle. And here you can see we have the rectangle. We have the border outside of the rectangle and position the option text in the middle. So here it is. So position the option text in the center of the rectangle. The text is still not in the center of the rectangle. Fix it. Now you can see it's center of the rectangle. I'll take up to 2 positions for the divisions. So now it's looking perfect. So I will accept it. And for the time being, from the options, I'll remove the divisions. So it will be just plus, minus, and multiplication. So far, so good. Next, on the pointer down, I don't need those things. So I'll remove it. And next I'll go to the instructions here. We have these things, create a corresponding text label centered within the rectangles. We have this, and next we will create the handle options click functions which determine the selected option is correct or incorrect. So here function handle option click, and here we have this function. We have these options. It will increase the score by 1. Score text, it will show the score text. So score text is currently not showing, so I'll create a function. Create a function show score text seen to display the score and the highest score. So I'll create, and I will call it from the create function. So here we have this create function called the show score text, and here it is. We have this score and the high score. Next I'll go to the timer function, start timer, and I'll put instruction that place it in the top right corner. So you can see it's fine now. So I'll accept it. For the questions, I'll place it in the center of the game canvas and just above the option. It's center Next, for the options, I will also place the option rectangle in the center of the game canvas and below the question. And here it is. So far, so good. We'll check in the pointer down. Call the handle click option method here. So if I click on the correct options, you can see score incremented. You can see the score is incrementing. And if I choose the wrong answer, we have the score minus. For now, just remove this thing. So the highest score is stored into the local storage. That's why the highest score is showing even the browser is refreshed. So next I'll go here. We have this. The score is incrementing. So you can see a high score we have. And if I choose the correct answer, the timer is resetting. And if I choose the wrong answer, is also resetting. So if the answer is correct, then I will remove the timer. So here, if the answer is correct, and in the if block, I'll put this. And next, if the answer is not correct, so here I have to check the timer text, remove the previous timer if it exists, and also remove the previous timer text and the timer event. So now we can see this. So if I choose wrong, you can see it's still creating the new questions. We have to remove it also. If only the question is correct, we will go to the next questions. So let's check now. 3 plus 1, 35. It's not correct. It's correct. It's going to the next questions, and the timers also reset. 6 into 6, 6. It's also working. And if I choose the wrong answer, it's not. So if I choose the wrong answer, fill the rectangle with red color. Set the text color to red. So you can see it's red. It's red. And if the answer is correct, fill the rectangle with green color, set the alpha to 0.5 and set the color to green. So remove the question text and the options text. I will remove a slight delay. So apply slight delay of 500 ms. So now if I choose the correct options, we have the slight delay before enter to the next questions. You can see. Now I'll create a game over screen. So that's for this I will create a game over function here. So create a game over scene function to display the game over screen, and the final score text. If you see now, when the 10 second passed, it's generating the new questions. It's removing the timer event question text, option text, timer text. So I'll remove those. I'll commentate those all, and here I will call the game over functions. When the 10 seconds will pass, it will show the text game over and the final score. So here we have to apply those things. Stop the timer, remove questions and options. So check the timer event and next remove. Check the timer text and next remove. So you can see timer is working. And next, remove the questions and answers. Remove the questions and options. Remove the score and the high score. Now let's see. Now you can see we have this, but the questions and option it's not removing. We have to take the questions and options variable. Take the question text and the option text and next search for this question text. Here we have, let's remove it, the const and the option text. Let's remove it. And now I'll go to this game over. And here I will go. And here the question text and the options text. Options text makes it's. So let's see now. Now it's working, but we have to remove the option rect also. For this, I will take the option rectangle, option rects, scene.children.list. So child.type, equal to rectangle, and next option rects for each rectangle destroy. Now you can see we have the game over and the final score, but now let's check the current score. 1 minus 1 0, 6 plus 4 10. Now you can see our final score. So I'll render also the high score. Render the high score. So let's see. We have the final score and the high score. Put the retry button and on click call generate questions function. So here we have this retry button and on click it will destroy the game over text final score text. And we have, if I click on it, you can see we have this but the score and the high score is not rendering. So source course text we have to put into the generate questions method, and we have to remove it. Yeah, now it's okay. We have retry and we have all the things. It's working fine. And next, retry button. Place border. And this button. You can see we have the retry and we have to remove the retry button, destroy. Retry button border destroy. So if I click on it, you can see the retry for game starting. So I'll accept it. And next I will apply the music here. So inside public, I will create the assets directory. So here I already have some music like a die, heart, hit musics and the point. So here I will use those. So I'll take let background music and instead create. So I'll go to the preload and I will load the music like the background music, game over sound. Here we have this music, game over sound. I will place it the die, correct sound. I have the point dot wave instead of mp3, that will be wave. And for the incorrect, I have the hit dot wave. And I will apply the background music here. So apply background instead of color music. Here BG music, set loop, set volume and play. Now let's and next thing I have to play the correct sound when the correct options will be chosen. So here handle options, click it the options answer, play the correct answer sound. And next, if wrong answer is chosen, I need to play the wrong answer sound. And next on the game over, stop the background music, I play game over sound. Remove the previous code and go And that's the wrap. We have successfully built a fully working math game using GitHub Copilot and Phaser.js, complete with random questions, scoring systems, countdown timer, background music, game over skin styling. It's been an awesome journey building this game step by step. And what made it even more interesting was using the GitHub Copilot to help write the code. But remember, while the GitHub Copilot is an amazing tool, you are the real developer. AI can suggest, but it's your logic, creativity, and directions that make it all work. If you have followed along till the end, I challenge you take it one step further. Add new features like the level systems, animations, or even multiplayer mode. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this series.